Mimi Dennis Mukambai, Goon ya Livondo. Tulikuwa tumekuja kuiba kura ya Panyako, lakini haiwezekani. Tunaomba.
Hiya guys, back to our YouTube channel. Thanks for your great support. Nilikuambia mambo yakichemka lazima nikuletee, na usiku wa kuamkia leo mambo yalichemka mbaya tena zaidi. William Ruto alikuwa ameplan kuiba kura and his sycophants, but mambo yamekataa. Nakwambia mambo yamekataa, na nilikuwa nimekuambia guys, kuna kikosi kilitolewa upande wa Nairobi kuja upande wa Malava ili kufanya uchochezi na kuleta chaos na kuiba kura za Seth Panyako. So residents ni kina nani? Walijaribu uncover na kushambulia one by one. Sikiza.
Mimi Dennis Mukambai, Goon ya Livondo. Tulikuwa tumekuja kuiba kura ya Panyako, lakini haiwezekani. Tunaomba watu wa Malava, pigieni Panyako kura. Panyako ni kiongozi ambaye atasaidia.
Sema bahati mbaya nimenaswa bwana.
Bahati mbaya nimenaswa.
Nani alikuwa amekutuma?
Ni Sani Livondo.
Alianza amekutuma. Na wao watu wako wapi? Ndio magari yamekuja nayo kwa wapi?
Sijui ndugu yangu sana.
Hujui na magari zimekuja paka hapa karibu 5.
Sijui saa hizi kwa wapi.
Wewe ni mkazi wa wapi?
Mimi ni mkazi wa Liri.
Na walikuaje?
Nairobi unakana wapi?
Lakisama.
Ninyi ndio wale mnaletwa.
Walikuaje? Wakati wenye magari ilitoroka ulitoka nje. Ulikuwa unataka kumaliza hapa moto, si ndio? Ulikuwa umetuma kwa mheshimiwa, si ndio? Ummalize, si ndio?
Nini? Your main objection ilikuwa gani? Ulikuwa unakuja kufanya nini?
Mbona
security? Kuweka security.
Sijui guys kama umeona huyu jamaa vizuri. Na kwa venye tu hatuwezi kuwekea full video. Tukuwekee venye huyu jamaa amefanywa. Tutakuwa tuna violate community guidelines. But 2027 mambo yakikuwa hivi itakuwa vizuri zaidi, na itakuwa ngumu kwa William Ruto kusecure his second term. And don't forget pale Malava zile magari ambazo zilikuwa zinaaminika kwamba zimetoka upande wa Nairobi kai imebeba hawa wahalifu na hawa goons kuja kuinterrupt na kuleta chaos wakati ambapo uchaguzi utakuwa unaendelea na kuibia Seth Panyako. Walianza kushambuliwa one by one wakiwa na target ya kuzichoma.
Lakini UDN one term. Haina shida, lakini muache tamu yake. Lakini UDN one term. Lakini muache tamu yake. Hata wapende wasipende wataenda nyumbani.
Hey guys, kumechemka na kuambia hakuna njia William Ruto atatumia kuiba kura. Even 2027 itakuwa hivi. But kufikia hapo nataka nikuonyeshe upande wa Mbeere North mambo ambayo yaliweza kufanyika usiku wa kuamkia leo, na upande wa Kasipul. So ensure ume like video, na nasema thanks for your great support. Nyinyi ni watu wa nguvu zaidi, na wale wageni ensure mnajiunga na sisi kwa kubonyeza alama ya subscription ili tuwe familia kubwa tena zaidi, na wakati ambapo tutakuwa tunaachilia anything watakuwa na kuupdatea immediately moments. Bora tu cha maana uwe umesubscribe, then utakuwa unapata in time. Kwa hivyo guys, upande wa Mbeere North pale ni matankas na police officers ndo wameweza kumwagwa, na wakati ambapo police officers na tankas zao zinajaribu kupita pale, wimbo ni moja tu, one time. Na upande wa Kasipul pale ni maombi tu. Aroko anaombewa usiku na mchana. From yesterday up to now anakula tu maombi.
que duaro con la timera y venga catimore pala. No hagamos doña calaga no yaureta.
So imekuwa ngumu kwa William Ruto kurigi hii by election, imekuwa ngumu kabisa. Don't forget, wana DCP ama United Opposition walikuwa wamepeana warning, hakuna kura itaibwa. Even Gen Zs wamedeclare kwamba watangojea hizi kura, na iwapo Seth Panyako na upande iwapo Seth Panyako and Karish wataweza kufaulu hii kitu, I can tell you even 2027 William Ruto atafanywa the same.
Hili ningependa kuambia watu wa Malava constituency kwamba wasiwe na wasiwasi yoyote kwamba serikali imepanga kuiba kura. Hakuna kura itaibiwa kesho Malava. Tumepanga jinsi vile ya kulinda kura yetu. Tunajua kwamba wamesema wanaleta polisi ambao wako na bunduki sijui ndani ya darasa. Musijali. And we also want to tell government that you do not own the monopoly of someone owning a gun, whether legal or illegal. So tusianze kutishwa hapa kwamba watu watakuja na bunduki. Bunduki kila mtu ako nazo. So tusitishane kwamba nyinyi pekee ndio mnaweza kuwa na bunduki, watu wengine hawezi kuwa na bunduki. Ni kuomba tu IEBC wafanye kazi yao vile inafaa ifanywe. Waache ile demokrasia iprevail. Watu wapige kura kesho. Don't think you will come and intimidate our people. Kama sisi tunaona. Tunaambia watu wetu we've planned na tumepanga security ya kutosha. Security ya wananchi. Mambo ya vitu vingine tutafanya baadaye baada ya Seth Panyako amekuwa mbunge. But we are going to put our lives on the line to ensure that the will of the people of Malava is not subverted. Jana wame withdraw security ya governor Attemted. Tungependa kukashifu kitendo hiyo kabisa. Why withdraw something which is a constitutional right to a governor? Governor Attemted is entitled to have his security. But I want to urge Governor Attemted usikuwe na wasiwasi. Wengine wetu sisi wakina Rigathi, they withdrew our security long time ago. Na bado Mwenyezi Mungu anatulinda. So whether you withdraw the security of Governor Attemted or not, the people of Malava are going to elect Seth Panyako as their next MP.
We know very well that there's a lot of intimidation from the government trying to scare people. But we want to be very clear that as a united opposition, we have put mechanism in place to counter this archaic tendency of the government in Malava constituency and indeed in the other by-elections that are going on in the country. This is a democratic country, and we cannot talk of a democratic country when you are victimizing people who have been elected on the basis of where they are aligned to. Withdrawing of Governor Attemted's security is a show of primitivity and impunity from Ruto administration. And these are the kind of things that we don't want as a country. And that is why we are saying Ruto is one term. We Kenyans are fed up with this Ruto administration, and whether they try to steal election anywhere, they will not make it. Because what is happening in this country today is a revolution, and you cannot stop a revolution. A revolution is like a mother who is in second stage of delivery. Even if you put a hand there, the baby will just come out. So this is a revolution, whether William Ruto likes it or not.
We have credible information as part of the strategy in case they don't succeed during the day to introduce the pre-marked ballots. The officers in civilian will cause chaos at 5 to delay the counting until nightfall. And once it's dark, the PS for Energy, Alex Wachira, has confirmed to everybody that there will be power blackout in all these areas so that it creates the best environment for chaos and for getting the pre-marked ballots into the ballot box. We want the CS energy of PUADI to confirm to the people of Kenya, because it's important that there will be no power blackout in those areas where there are by-elections. Because this will be a clear testimony that all institutions in this country have failed, and they are part of the Kenyan fraud of stealing from the people of Kenya their birthright. And Alex Wachira has confirmed in that meeting that was in Embu. And what I must tell these government people is that the police force is as dissatisfied as the rest of Kenyans. That police force is divided right in the middle. All those things, they are being planned, they are being relayed to us in real time. Because these are also parents. Their pay slips have been raided. The police, they are complaining. Share deductions, housing levy. They are equally discontented. Most of presiding officers who have been approached, their teachers, they are very discontented. So all those things you are planning using government might is in public knowledge, and it will be relayed as it comes. So we are also asking the media finally, please keep an eye on the happenings tomorrow. Have your teams everywhere. You have a responsibility. This is your country, to inform the people of Kenya what is going on. Because once these things are exposed, it's a deterrent. So please let the media help the people of Kenya by having live coverage of all these by-elections, so that people of Kenya can see what's going on. And you are lucky that we have given you an update of what is happening and what to expect. So also carry rubber shoes. Because the goons, I'm sure, they have instructions to descend on you. I don't want to scare you, but because I'm a truthful man, it's just to tell you the truth. Because I know they'll want to intimidate the media, to grab your cameras. So please carry your rubber shoes, and also have a few of your own guys. They don't have to be goons to cover you up. So that your camera is safe and you are safe too.
Indeed.
And please take care of yourself. So when I was in Narok, I was well prepared with a helmet. Because I had adverse information. I've told you the police force is divided right in the middle. It's the police who are calling me. Tunakungoja wewe na utapigwa mawe, utapigwa risasi, so utafuta bulletproof vest weke na uchuge kichwa yako ndio wana target. So nilikuwa na helmet ile bulletproof because I had prior information. No? So even you, I'm giving you a head start. Thumbs up. Mujue. Si mtajitayarisha pia.
To our agents, you have been prepared for this day. Confirm that all ballot boxes are empty before voting begins. And check even any possibility of open windows where things could have been brought in and sneaked in. Do not abandon your stations until polling is fully concluded. Report every incident, from attempted inducements to photo taking inside booths to any form of voter harassment by police in uniform or in plain clothes. To the media, election observers and civil society organizations, please maintain maximum vigilance at all polling stations. Shine the light where others attempt to hide the truth. Expose every malpractice. This is what is expected of us as citizens of this country, that we have to dig in for democracy. The desperation of this regime is obvious to all. They are hanging by a thread. The writing is on the wall. The die is indeed cast. No amount of public money, no deployment of police, bullets or tear gas, and no intimidation of opposition leaders and supporters will succeed in silencing the will of the people. And to the broad-based operators clinging to their last straws, let it be known the people have already spoken. At this defining moment, we urge Kenyans to stand firm, stand peaceful, and stand together. Let us prove once again that no force, however desperate, can overcome a united and a determined people. The will of Kenyans is sacred. It cannot be bought, it cannot be bullied, or indeed it can never be broken. Tomorrow, let us vote with courage, guide the vote with vigilance, and move forward with faith, knowing that the truth may be delayed, but it cannot surely be denied. May God bless Kenya and all of us. My colleagues may want to add, but to do that aspect I talked about, the 820,000 ballots already printed. They were printed out in Greece, and the policy for by-elections has always been, you print locally. The Kenya Literature Bureau, for example, has been in that business. And it is also important to know that no certificate, and we want IBC to prove us wrong, no certificate of inspection and receipt has been received. So we are aware that this has been a quiet thing. And as we speak, Mr. Marijan is on the ground in Bere to try to make sure that what is already been planning, as we said the other day when my colleagues were out on the field, last Thursday in particular, we did point out that Marijan is under instructions of the former commissioner, Professor Guli, who is William Ruto's political advisor on matters to do with IBC. So IBC, you are clearly on notice. So please, when the agents are there and the names are read out, I'll give an example. Any vote ya Karis in Bere North, if the clerks read Karis, please agents demand to see the marked ballots. And at the end of it, before the presiding officer presses the send button, please ensure that the numbers that have been now kind of identified and announced, are also the same figure that will get now transmitted by the send button. We are saying this because we are aware in the case of Mbeere North, 15,000 ballots have already been particularly voted. They have already marked them. And so the idea is that they are going to make them, they all be met now at the constituency tallying center. And therefore, because of the lack of serialization, which you have talked about, anybody can mark and serialize everything. So we are pretty aware, and I must thank Kenyans. Kenyans are very smart. That's why my brother said they cannot be like some of our other neighbors. This is Kenya. Thank you.